Recent clashes in Manipur have impacted the northeastern state badly. But what is the reason behind the recent widespread unrest in Manipur? What triggered the conflict between the non-tribal Meitei people and other tribal groups? Why shoot-at-sight orders have been issued in this northeastern state? Let's understand all these things in detail in this video. Chapter 1: The Story So Far. Manipur has been restive and facing protest since February 2023 when the government launched an eviction drive seen as targeting a specific tribal group. This drive led to protest, but not on the scale of one on May 3, triggered by Honorable High Court's decision to the state government to pursue a 10-year-old recommendation to grant scheduled tribe status to the non-tribal Meitei community. Chapter 2: What is Manipur's ethnic composition? Geography has a lot to do with Manipur's problems. The state's like a football stadium with Imphal Valley at the center and the surrounding hills as the galleries. 4 highways, 2 of them lifelines for the state, are the valley's access points to the world beyond. The valley, which comprises about 10% of Manipur's landmass, is dominated by non-tribal Meitei group, accounting for more than 64% of population and yielding 40 of state's 60 MLAs. Whereas the hills, comprising 90% of landmass, are inhabited by more than 35% of recognized tribes but send only 20 MLAs to the assembly. While a majority of the Meiteis are Hindus followed by Muslims, the 33 recognized tribes, broadly classified into any Naga tribes and any Kuki tribes, are largely Christians. Chapter 3: What is Meitei argument? Hearing a petition by 8 people representing the Meitei tribe, the Manipur High Court on April 19 directed the state government to submit a 10-year-old recommendation to the Union Tribal Affairs Ministry for the inclusion of Meitei community in the scheduled tribe list. The letter followed a representation submitted by the Scheduled Tribe Demand Committee of Manipur, which began demanding ST status for Meiteis in 2012. The petitioners further told High Court that the Meiteis were recognized as a tribe before the merger of state with the Union of India in 1949. They argued that the ST status is needed to preserve the community and save its tradition, culture and language along with constitutional safeguards against outsiders. Chapter 4: Why are tribal groups against ST status for Meiteis? The tribal groups argue that the Meiteis have a demographic and a political advantage besides being more advanced than them academically and in other aspects. They feel the ST status to Meiteis would lead to loss of job opportunities and allow them to acquire land in the hills and push the tribals out. Groups such as All Tribal Students Union of Manipur point out that the language of the Meitei people is already included in the 8th schedule of the Indian Constitution, and many of them have access as well as benefits associated with scheduled caste, OBC or EWS status. Chapter 5: What led to the unrest? Pro-government groups in Manipur claim some tribal groups with vested interests are trying to destroy Chief Minister N. Biren Singh's crusade against drugs. The anti-drug drive began with destroying poppy fields and the theory that illegal settlers from Myanmar are behind clearing forests and government lands to grow opium and cannabis. The first violent protest on March 10 was against the eviction of residents of a Kuki village. This made the state government withdraw from the suspension of operations, with 2 Kuki extremist groups accused of inciting the protesters. The large-scale arson and violence claiming the life of at least 1 person on May 3 and 4 following number of lives, a tribal solidarity rally against the reported move to include the Meiteis in the ST list. Chapter 6: Way Forward. The state is burning, and it has been reported by Manipur DGP that Government of India has invoked Article 355 to claim and calm down and bring peace to this northeastern state. However, the same has been denied by the Union Home Ministry. But can the entire state and all the citizens rely on this temporary measure and live in such situation for long? Talks need to be initiated between the protesting groups and listening to each one and carrying out decision accordingly, along with individuals not listening and supporting fake news and relying on true facts and working with the state government to make the state same as before, peaceful and happening for all. So, this was all in today's video. Hope you liked the video. If so, then hit the like button, share the video and subscribe the channel for more such interesting videos, and do comment in the comment section on which topic you want next video on. Thank you.